Hey there, everybody. Okay, so I just woke up. It's like 11:30. I went to bed at 4 a.m., but at 4 a.m. I had the brainstorms for this video. So I wrote down my little phone at 4 or whatever, my list for the guidelines I'm going to give you guys for your first time going to a convention. So, a lot of these things you've probably heard before, so I'm going to repeat them, but a lot of things you probably haven't heard, so it's for the people in the future to repeat. So, I'm going to start now before I keep on rambling. I'm extremely energetic right now. So, first guideline is to make sure you always have someone with you or bring someone. So, if you're alone at a convention, I'm just going to say something. It's going to be quite lonely. You're going to meet people, yes, which is amazing. Like, there's so many people I met at conventions that are my friends today. But make sure you have someone with you in general. So you have someone to go with, someone to go home with, someone to walk with you to each thing, and just someone there with you in general, because trust me, it's funner. And you never know in a bad way who's going to be there. So in a safer way too, make sure you bring someone. Also, I don't recommend you bring a group. And if you are to bring a group, make sure that you guys are okay with splitting apart, because I guarantee when you guys go there, you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed, probably depending like on how big it is. But also, no matter where you go, there's going to be a lot of things to do at conventions. So maybe one friend wants to do this and another friend wants to do this, but you want to do this at the same time. So, you know, make sure you guys have like at least a plan or something so that you'll be able to go and do whatever you want, still come back and be the lovely group you are. But if that's not what you're planning to do, I recommend that you don't go with a group. And if you still want people to like be with you or you want to see people, then make plans to see them. Just don't make it a plan to be constantly tied together. But that also leads me to another thing. Um, when you're with people, make sure that you have like a little buddy plan, because say you're in the dealer's room and you want to look on one side and your friend wants to look at the other side, like it's really loud, so I recommend that you don't call each other. But what me and my friend usually do every time we go to places, if we're in the same room, after a while when the first person's done, we wait outside by the exit or entrance and we just call each other, and that's it. That's just the signal you call. And you just go meet up with them. So I recommend that you do something like that so that you always meet up with the other person. Okay, next. Don't be afraid for your first ever cosplay. If your first time cosplaying is at a convention, then I hope that you have the best time of your life, and I hope that you are as proud as you can be with your work. Even if you're discouraged with it, be proud of it, because you worked hard on it, and it's your favorite character, and you like that. So just be proud. And also cosplay whoever you want. An old little fable in the cosplay world is that you have to look like the character, you have to be the same ethnicity as the character, but that has been multiple times broken. You don't. You never ever ever have to be looking like the character at all. If you like the character, be them. Because newsflash, they're animated. They're not even real. As hateful as hurtful as actually sounds, because my loves are here. Um, seriously though, no one in the world is an alchemist. No one in the world is a fairy. No one in the world is a wizard. Like, no one's a vampire. You don't have to be, exact to cosplay these people. Just work hard and it'll show through. Don't listen to what other people say. Be proud of what you do. Also, you don't have to cosplay. All the past years before the recent New York Comic Con that I've been to New York Comic Con, I've never ever cosplayed. I always wore the same Nightwing shirt. And you know what? I actually got compliments on my Nightwing shirt. So you're not gonna be missing out on anything. Cosplaying at a convention is more like a bonus. Next, bring money. Oh my gosh, if you don't bring money to a convention, you'll be so sad. I guarantee. Like, bring food money, bring merchandise money. Listen, I love merchandise. Maybe it's just me. I love shopping in general. But when you go there and you see something from Princess Tutu, your favorite little show from when you were younger, you see a little tiny figure of her, you're gonna want it. Like, you just get this urge. Make sure you have money to please those urges. Which leads me to the next thing though. Purchase wisely. So, when you're at a convention, I recommend if you're at the dealer's room, you scan through the dealer's room completely and then go to the things that you think, in your opinion, are priced nicely, you won't find online, and or something that you really, really want. For example, Shinji Ikari. I found him for $7. I looked around at other places in the dealer's room, and he was $10, $12, $13. Like, he just had weird prices. This is the cheapest one, and he is perfect. Also, for example, if you see that Zora right there, I got him for $60, but I found at another table him for $40. Also, I can find a lot of these things online as well. That Inuyasha plushie right there, I have never seen before. So I was like, yes. And like, now I see them, so whatever. Just get things that you want, but make sure that you don't regret the purchases afterwards. Also, if you're not cosplaying, or if you are cosplaying and you're taking a picture of someone, please respect their rejections. If they say no, just say thank you, your costume looks great, and move on. Because, you know, just don't be rude to anybody. Which is another thing, just don't be rude in general. Because you never know who the person is. You never know, like, who they know. Like, maybe they're your friend's best friend. Like, who knows? Just be nice to them, because we're all on the same boat here. We are all cosplaying. We all love anime. We all love comics. We all love games. We just all love this stuff. Why can't we all just be friends? Why not? I don't know. I get so excited when I see people, because I think it's amazing that we all like the same stuff. Also, cosplaying poses. If you're cosplaying something and, you know, a lot of people are taking pictures of you, make sure you have more than one pose. I recommend 3 minimum. Have one that you really like, have one that you are, like, you know, also liking, have one that is just there, just in case, if someone wants a third pose. Also, for panels, make sure that you come early, because it's really hard to get to an inside panel and sit down and, you know, be comfy. Sometimes I had to sit on the floor for panels, and sometimes I didn't even get inside panels. So if it's a panel that you really like, make sure that you like spend your time doing something really quick, and then spend at least an hour and a half or an hour beforehand to wait on the line. It's going to be torturous, but the panel will be worth it. Also, for artisality, make sure that you're respectful to everyone, and just be respectful in general. And that concludes to my guidelines. So, as I was saying before, we all like the same stuff. Why are we mean to each other? Like, seriously, why are you gonna make fun of this person when they're cosplaying your favorite character? Like, they're doing your favorite character. Why can't you be excited that you guys like the same character? I don't know. I'm a big peaceful person. So, that concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Please leave more suggestions below. Please subscribe to me. I will really appreciate it. I subscribe back. I hope that you guys like this video. I just hope all the good YouTube stuff. And I hope to see you guys in the future.